I get low, there's nothing else. It must be.
We are here with a very special lady.
Indeed.
The mother chick. You are just too cute for words. And what have you been up to, lady?
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Where do I begin?
I know. I don't even know what to ask because I don't know what I'm allowed to ask.
You know,
I know.
swear,
Wow.
I swear, you know,
I don't want to put my foot in my mouth
after the dust
again.
settles, I'm going to write a book, and it's all true.
Tell all
The
from
last
the mother
I
chick.
saw Rue was
I'm
at
excited
my
for her
wedding,
skeleton.
which was
speak
April 30th, 2011, which is an ongoing nightmare. Never should have happened, but it did. But in any case, it's all very interesting because, as we know, us women, us girls, you know, nothing's for nothing. Everything leads to something.
Yes,
And
I love it, and I know how you think.
There is a reason why, when we're in a situation that we can't make sense of, you have to sit back and remove yourself from it and watch and say, okay, what's this all about? And the picture takes shape. And when the picture took shape in my situation, it was an ugly, ugly picture.
Wow.
So I had to beta path out of town and got away and distanced myself from this man and from this situation. And there will be more to come, but in the meantime, that's not why I'm
Good for you.
I'm
Well,
not
glad
here to
you
talk
got
about
away.
Oh man.
I'm glad you
man.
did. Oh my
My
gosh.
goodness, there's a movie in there
It's,
somewhere.
Oh, it's beyond a movie.
It's worse than you can imagine, you know.
Well, you know what?
Lies and frauds and
I'm just finding out more
dual
and more and more.
personalities and like, you know,
But I'm
like,
finding
who
out
are you today?
more and more and more that a lot of people are like that.
Yeah.
It's
Wait,
true.
which part? Like
That people lie, people embellish, people do things. It's like, I know I'm no saint and I'm no angel, but I know that it's like truth is stranger than fiction, and it's constantly the truth.
Yeah.
That the truth is weird.
it can get pretty weird.
But that day, I have to say, your wedding day was really fun.
It was cool.
a great
Cool.
day.
Well, that's
However,
always nice when something
I
nice
will
comes
make
down to
mention
it.
of one fact, which is like not a surprise really to me because I knew about it, rather than having it been an engagement and a marriage to this person. It was more of an assignment. Let's call it a divine assignment, shall we? Because the anniversary of our wedding, which is April 30th, happens to be the anniversary of the Church of Satan, and it also happens to be the anniversary of the day that Adolf Hitler committed suicide. Therefore, there is something cosmic about that day that I happen to marry this idiot. that seems to be, you know, I should have looked into it, but I didn't. But in the meantime, there's something there, and it's not good.
But you look fabulous. I mean, you
Thank you.
always look fabulous.
You know,
God, those legs.
we're gonna rock
Body
this world
just-
inside out, right side up, upside down, because you know what? Because I said so.
Yeah,
Okay.
where do you shop?
Not
Because
this
I'm
part.
telling you, you have
Maybe.
the best wardrobe in the world.
Ah.
Where do you shop? Joe?
Everywhere I can.
Mother chick.
Everywhere I can.
Yeah.
These little things I use
Yeah.
several internet sites for
Okay.
shopping. One is yandy.com, Y-A-N-D-E-E, I think, or Y-A-N-D-Y, Yandy, like Mandy. And I get my shoes now at Just Fab, which they are.
It blows my mind those
Yeah.
shoes that
Right.
people
Even
can walk
if
around
you
in.
know, even if you don't want shoes, they send them to you, and they
So they send them to you.
yeah, you know, if you can wear
Now,
them.
can you pole dance in those shoes?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I know you can. Yeah,
And
she's an
I
amazing
was hoping
dancer.
that we can have a pole. He took my pole.
Who did? Oh, he did?
He took everything. Everything while I was away. See, what happened is we went to Israel on this vacation.
Wow.
On this quote honeymoon vacation, anniversary vacation. And while I was there for 3 months, because the visa was good for 3 months, so I stayed to investigate my Jewish heritage, which I am.
Nice.
L'chaim.
Oh,
Shalom, baby.
good for
Anyway,
you.
Anyway,
There's always some Jewish.
He lays his back and wipes us out.
Well,
and
Noah.
cleans everything. So, anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
Noah! This is the
Yeah.
coolest thing about this show. See, Rue has this connection that's an unseen cosmic thing going on behind the scenes that
It
no one
is.
knows about because the previous
It's
guest,
not me.
namely that guy, what's his name? Patty Walsh.
Patrick, yeah.
Patty Walsh sat here, talked about boxing Bobby. And
Yeah.
being a stuntman. I need you, dude. I need you to fill in for me. Get him. You know, and then we went
I
into
think
Noah and the Bible thing. Now I'll show you the coolest thing, which is what the mother chick, Jill Kessel, have yet to reveal to the world, but I'm going to reveal it right here on Ruined Good. Okay? While I was studying my Jewish heritage, and I've always been fascinated with the idea of Jesus and good versus evil and the battle and on and on and on. And I always know that good will prevail. So I went to Israel. Previously to going to Israel, I started studying Hebrew, which is not a lost language, but it's not worldwide. In any case, there's a character in the Hebrew alphabet that looks like a W. See this? It looks like a W, and it's called a sin by all things. And it's got a little dot over it.
Okay.
Now, I was praying one day, and in my cosmic prayer
Right.
thing, I got this download. I was like, because all these Christians and churches and Jews and everything's like the Messiah and Jesus is coming and he's coming and he's coming.
Like Matrix
And I was
download?
like, and yeah, like the Matrix, like, oh God, if Keanu Reeves is him, man,
You know, that kind of thing?
I'm sold out already. Anyway, I was like, okay, so what is this with this Jesus coming? And I got this download and it was like, Jesus is here. I was like, really? And it was like, look at that character, that W-looking thing, okay? And apply it to the word Jewish, which is Jewish. And if you add the dot and the Hebrew character for the W
Right.
in Jewish, it's pronounced Jesus.
Really?
Hello, bing, 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 bing.
Wow.
So there's something going on. So
You know,
I made
Dan
this
Brown is
take
gonna look
I
at this
made
video
this,
and
I
be like,
made
that's
this
my next
T-shirt.
book.
I don't want to
Right?
show it
Wow,
off.
and you know what? Today is the day that Albert Einstein arrived
Yes.
in the
A
U.S.
Jew.
A refugee from a Nazi camp in Germany. He
Amen.
arrived on
Unbelievable.
this day.
Unbelievable. The most brilliant man in the world.
Whoa.
A Jew. Okay. So
Oh,
let me show you my
so
sweatshirt.
cute.
I made this shirt because
Not everyone thinks like you,
Yeah, I
but
know.
I'm glad you do.
In Hebrew, okay.
I love her mind.
The word.
She's
see the
brilliant.
shirt? Can you
Brilliant.
Can you hold this?
Richard Feynman, a Jew
Look,
too.
you see this sweatshirt? Okay, can you see it?
Barbara
Little lady.
Streisand.
I wore this when I went to Israel, and the word here in Hebrew, from left to right, says ani, which means I am. And then here we have
Good for
the word
you.
Jewess, like
Right.
a female
Yes.
Jew who's a Jewess. But if you insert the sin for the W, it says I am Jesus. Jesus is here, baby.
Aww.
He's been here. Anybody of that race, of that lineage, of that would be brave enough. And I wore this in Israel on the streets.
But
Brave
there,
enough.
everybody's
that
so
go?
cool.
Oh my God,
People
they
are
loved
so
it.
People
Yeah,
stop you,
they loved it.
they
Yeah,
ask you about it.
They loved it. They loved
They're
it.
so
The Arabs
not
loved
with
me.
the
The Muslims
media.
loved me.
Because
It
they
broke
don't
the
get
ice.
along over there.
Right. It
They're
broke
all
the ice.
friends.
It got a lot of people talking.
It's the media that
I
blows
bring
it up.
this to them with, with a positive, with a lighthearted sense of humor.
Right.
And you know what? They ate it up and they loved it. They said, thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
they're just normal,
You know,
regular, fun
I mean,
people.
all these people
They all
going
hang
around
out.
preaching and banging Bibles and saying you gotta convert, you gotta this, God will,
That's
you're
only
not
here.
saved. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's
We're all
propaganda.
saved. We're part of
Exactly.
this planet. We're glued to it, and we have no choice to get off of it until we learn to reconcile our differences, A, with ourselves, and then with one another. Because until you have reconciled with yourself, which is namely finding the truth of what it is in you that's operating, you can never reconcile with anyone
I
else.
agree.
You can't
So
do
what
it.
do you do on it? Do you meditate? Do you do daily practices?
Yeah, aside from the fact that I work like a dog, I do every day. I make it my business to finish up from work. I make private time for me, and I make sure that I turn off my cell phone, turn off
Good
the
for you.
computer, no Facebook, no internet, private time. I block it out every day on my calendar, and that's my time. I get home from work, I get in a hot tub, I sit, I relax, I read, I meditate, like you say, which I call praying.
Right.
And things just come to mind.
Yeah.
Quiet time where you have to let that.
And it is daily.
Where you have to let that inside voice tell you what's going on.
Absolutely.
And it does.
It does.
And it's always to your advantage if you tap into it,
Yep.
and if you respond to it.
I agree.
You know, a lot of times people become stressed out and frustrated and depressed and whatever because they're not listening to themselves.
Yes.
They're not listening.
You just remind me of that book, Conversations with God.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
very much like that, where it's just
Yeah.
like, you know, I'm always here, I'm always talking to you.
It's
You're
always-
just not paying attention.
You know,
Yeah.
always, you know, even though it's, you know, I consider it a male force, God, you know, but I was.
But you're the Jewess.
And I'm the Jewess. You know,
Yeah.
I'm the Jesus freak. But it's like not in a Christian way, you know. He
Right.
wasn't a Christian. Hello, he did not convert. He did not change anything about nothing like that. Okay, so all you Christians have Bible bangers to them. Go away from me. They're coming up to me in Israel and they're going, "You're Jewish? You need to accept Jesus because then you can be saved." I said, "You know what? You need to accept Jesus. Jesus is Jewish. Okay? Take that. Tell your friends. Thank you very much." You know, it's all so stupid. And I got friends who are Satanists and all this. So it's like, okay, you know, we're all in the world and we all love one another and we're all looking for guidance and stuff like that. But it's like, you know, even that, you know, those
What's in the little packages? Because we're
the little packages are my new headshots.
Yeah. Oh.
And I wanted to show them to you.
Let's
because,
see. Let's see.
Yeah, breaking out my new stuff and
I'm particularly
you know,
excited to see
I'm
what
not
outfits you have
officially
on
divorced
this
yet,
picture.
but that's on the way. And in
Is that the other
meantime-
envelope, divorce pictures?
Yeah, I wish. I wish. No, not so quick. But they're just those mother chick photos. I just picked them up on the way back because my previous ones were hijacked and stolen by an idiot.
Oh my
But
goodness.
that's okay.
Totally gorgeous.
He told me
Purple.
I'm Satan.
The mother chick. So what are you going to do? Are you acting? Are you?
Yeah, actually, I'm starting up my campaign with. I have already on Facebook. I have the Mother Chick page, of course, and my YouTube channel still.
That's
That I
fun.
do my own little renditions of performing to rock music, and the Mother Chick is going to be a big hit, I think, very soon on the global horizon because she's going to save the world by
Right on.
by encouraging people to
Listen,
to
believe.
listen, A, listen, and 2, believe what you hear. And
Yeah.
respect it and respond. The name of the game is to respond because so many people put that off. They have that nagging inside urge, that thing in them
The gut.
that's telling them, the instinct. And, you know,
Yeah, the
my grandmother used to
intuition.
say, a little bird, a little bird.
Yeah.
You know,
It's true.
listen to the little bird, okay, please, because the little bird wants to tell you something that you need to know right now, and you need to respond to that thing. And sometimes it takes a lot of guts because sometimes
It does.
sometimes the little bird is asking you to withdraw yourself completely from a situation that you're in, that you know is unhealthy, that you know is unproductive, that you know is destructive, that you know is getting you nowhere, and you need to sever all associations with everyone involved in that situation. That means cut off. That means block people
She ain't joking around.
on your channels. That means delete people on Facebook. That means just cut yourself off from those
So
destructive
you can
forces
move forward.
and destructive forces around you, and replace them with truth, and replace them with people that love you. Because you know what? In the long run, there's an old saying: you never see a hearse pulling a U-Haul. You can't take any of this with you. Live now, live today, and be you, and let people who respect you follow you. You don't have to tow them. You don't have to hook them up and pull them. They will follow you because they love you.
Oh,
And-
give it up for the mother
Why?
chick. Yeah. So on another note, I know you're going. You have to come back.
Yeah. But this one.
I know you said that you were going to win. We have a skeletons contest right now, actually. with the television show Lost Girl. And
Girl.
Lost Girl is, I have the package, they sent it to me. There's a package of really cool merch from the show Lost Girl that we are going to give to the best skeleton between
Oh man.
October and November 13th.
Hey.
So, what's your skeleton on this
you
prune
know,
day? Will you eat a prune?
I feel bad because I was so proud of the skeleton that I thought I was going to make.
And you changed your mind?
I
It's
really right now.
It's just changed.
I
Did
just,
you hear that?
I just can't.
It's fine, I don't care.
I-
But
I
it's like,
can't-
didn't this, it now has like this.
I can't let the skeleton that I
It's
want out,
divine
out
intervention.
right now. It's just not a good idea. But
So then
however, I do have another
Trust
one.
the bird, Jill.
Yeah.
If the bird is saying don't tell it, then
They should
don't
call
do
you the
it.
mother chick.
Oh no.
Okay, mommy.
I'm just a mother. You can
And
fill
I'm
in the
not-
next word.
And
as
I'm
you
not.
like.
I never had children, but it's like my
I'm a
children are
lucky
out there.
lady.
You're my children. She's one
There
of
you
them.
go.
All of you. I love you. All of you. All of you. Yeah. Skeleton. You know, I was recently married just a little over a year ago. Prior to that, I was alone, a single, independent, happy horsewoman for 11 years. And
Well, you're free now.
it was fun. Yeah, I'm free now, but I'm not officially legally free, but I will be. But in any case, you know, one of the skeletons is there is someone that I have been in love with for almost 30 years that has never, ever, 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 ever for a blink of an eye been out of my thoughts, been out of my mind, been out of my prayers, been out of my daily walk, been out of my my dreams, and that person knows who they are. And you know, nothing's for nothing once again. So perhaps this was just a little
I
fork
can't
in
wait
the
for
road,
her return
a
to
little
this
fork in the
show.
road that I was destined to take,
Yes.
so that when I arrive at the station, it's gonna be good.
It's gonna be a hoopa.
I'm so
All right, go for
excited.
the prune.
Well,
So do you have a
deserved.
website that you do want people to stalk you at?
No, I don't. I don't have a website because I'm really computer retarded. I'm so illiterate and.
But you are on
in
almighty
internet.
Facebook.
I have Facebook. I have a page on Facebook. I have a channel on YouTube for years now called The Mother Chick. Please,
The
you know,
Mother Chick. We
subscribe,
can have it on the
like.
Rew-who page.
I do karaoke in Jerusalem. And I'm trying to make new stuff, but
Good for you.
I'm going through a lot personally, and I really don't have the time, and I'm not allowed yet.
to talk.
So with that
We'll
said, there's a book coming.
This is part one. Totally.
Yeah, part one.
Stay
Part one.
tuned.
Continue.
Have a prune, baby.
I
we will be back. We gotta go.
Okay,
But
bye.
I love you. Thank you so much. Mwah. We'll be back. We got more on this crazy day. Yeah.